I'm gonna try it again, just because I kind of wanna do like to like make fun of it as a video. That was my original intention anyway. But that shit did not load last time, so let's try it again. And I doubt that fucking game has voice chat, so I'm not even worried about it. I was like, what if there's voice chat? People just hear me talking the fucking over the video or whatever. But I mean, it's not that sophisticated. Let's do it. Hunting mode. Let's do hunting mode. Let's see. Jesus Christ, that music's sound effect was really jarring. Okay, let's see if it loads any more than that. Nope. It's gonna stay like that. Come on, give me at least some like shit content for me to fucking mess around with for a little bit. Well, damn. I'm probably gonna do a video, kind of brainstorming this as I was at work. I want to do something about like the whole thing online, and it's strictly online, don't get me wrong. Patriotic socialists slash like mopping has people and shit, and like the connection to like Lyndon LaRouche, and just Lyndon LaRouche in general. I just want to do because I'm a dork about that dude. Like, he seriously was interesting as hell, and total crackpot piece of shit, but interesting. True Anon did a really good episode, like, about 4 months ago about Lyndon LaRouche, and of course, like, right when he died in 2019, Chapo did, like, a very funny, it was like the beginning of the episode, because sometimes they do like cold opens and shit, but very funny, and it was very funny to me because I got all the references to Verdi tuning and stuff like that, and the Queen of England and the Rothschild and all that, but yeah, I want to do that because there is a tangible link between those two like kind of crackpot ephemeral movements or whatever, and just kind of, I mean, I want to like tie it to like, I mean, oh god, I lost the plot of what I because I had this whole thing in my head, like I was just gonna freestyle on it, like I was gonna have like the wiki page open and shit, and like kind of go off it, because sometimes it gets this stuff wrong, but just like weird so-called syncretic movements within like politics, like, I mean, as much as like the Alexander Reed Rosses of the world like overplay that shit, and like what that chick, that lady on Twitter, what's her name, Gwen or something, like accusing Chapo and like to like Brace Belden and like random ass people of being like Nazi, secret Nazis and stuff. As much as they like kind of muddy like the whole, like kind of cry wolf on that shit, like there is right entryism into like radical left politics. So I mean, kind of something that pops up every once in a while, among people who like their only like analysis is like anti-imperialism, and they don't really like, they kind of get the anti-imperialist element of Marxism very right, like they mimic it very, very fucking well. They will sometimes like accidentally post this shit, or like purposely post this shit, I don't know, but like there's this site, it was And it is a website. I mean, I don't know if there's like a so-called think tank in like fuck it, Latvia or something. No, that's where the guy lives. He used to be the head of. He wasn't the original founder of the American Front, the old neo-Nazi group in the United States. He was one of the leaders after the whole breakup in the late 90s, and like half of them came actually to where I grew up in Florida, and set up like right literally I could ride my bike there. The dude lived in a fucking small house, but yeah, he was one of the leaders of that. That went under. He moved to Europe or some shit and started a like Nazbol website that a lot of like well, not a lot, some that I have been involved with that have since turned into weird crackpots, and that might tell you something, get kind of come across in their days, and basically the site, you go on it and there's like Che Guevara quotes, like Lenin, Marx, Stalin, all the very like main Marxist people, and then mixed in there will be Franco Fredi, like lesser note, like Evola, fucking like Cochiani and shit, like just fascist, like, but not ones that normies would pick up on. And Dugin is involved. I think Dugin is actually literally involved with this group. It's called New Resistance. It's NR. It's like a green star, ugly ass fucking logo. But yeah, like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and this guy, the Moffin guy, like, is tied in. There's like, he's like tied in with those guys, and then he cries out like, "Oh, well, they're calling me a Nazbol," because I was at a conference with Dugin, and yet he was sitting next to Dugin, praising him, saying everyone should read Dugin. And that's a whole other thing. And I want to do like basically what I'm rambling on about is I'm gonna do at some point a stream of fucking just me talking about that. So yeah, be on the lookout. And yeah, this thing's never gonna load, so I'm just gonna fucking delete it. But see you guys later.